Now we are live.
Okay.
Okay, we
Live,
are
live,
live
live, live, live.
with the world famous Darshan Kulkarni. It's been a while, man. You've been too deep on the political stuff. You need to get your head out the
That's coming
sand.
from you.
Get your head out the sand. It's not that important. All right.
You know what? When I get deported for whatever reason,
Me too. I'm not born here. We're both
See?
not born here.
yeah, we're gonna be doing this podcast from freaking like Mexico soon.
That wouldn't be that bad. Listen.
I've been to Mexico only once, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I go every weekend, almost. Listen, man, we got a whole group of people that are confused as hell about how the FDA works, especially now with the new administration, which are pretty damn radical. I don't know if it's radical good or radical bad yet. As far as drug approval, I'm not talking like what they're doing with vaccine schedules and all that. I don't know. Leave that for other people, man. We're here to talk the FDA approval process.
Okay.
You know, and by some respects, it's supposed to get harder. By some accounts, it's supposed to get easier, as long as if you being the sponsor, pushing for the right blueprint, which is affordability, real improvement in the disease, in the outcomes that matter. So when it comes to oncology, they don't like surrogate endpoints. They're okay with surrogate endpoints for a phase 2, but for a phase 3, they want like things like, in the case of cancer, overall survival data.
Mm-hmm.
And then they want USA manufacturing if possible, which is why a bunch of the sponsors are now investing. I don't know if you saw AstraZeneca's doing Merck and AstraZeneca. I mean, they're going to have to, right?
Well, I think there are a few different comments you made.
And one more. This is Vinay Prasad. If you're gonna sell the drugs to United States consumers, you have to do the studies in the United States, at least the important aspects of them.
I missed that.
Not everything. He did write in his book. He said if you're gonna do like especially cancer, you're gonna do cancer study, pivotal data. We need that study done on patient population that's reflective of who's gonna actually take the drug in the United States. The FDA is not in charge of approving drugs for the world. They're in charge of approving drugs for the United States.
So
this is directly a shot at Summit Pharma, which is disobeying this recommendation and using Chinese data to try to get non-small cell lung cancer study approved here. And without using overall survival. They didn't show it yet. They're coming out soon, but so this is why I wanted to do this whole deconstruct. Like, what does it actually work? What is within their limits? What is outside of their scope? Just recommendations.
Here's my question. Why don't we everything you just said? Let's address each one at a time.
Okay.
Because we've got a tight. Today is a tight video because I have a hard stop in about 17 minutes.
When do you not have a hard stop? Your new nickname is going to be Hard Stop Kulkarni. You got to call every 15 minutes, man.
Dude. Dude, you don't even
forget
know.
Baba Yaga. That was last year. You're Hard Stop Kulkarni this year.
Hard stop. I like that.
I like that too. I'm gonna make a T-shirt.
HSK.
I like it. All right, address one by one, man.
Okay, so what was
are these guys stupid? Are the Summit stupid for using the data? I know they already did the studies in China. They're not going to throw out that data, and the results look very promising. Very. But then when they compared the same study in the U.S., because they did a phase 2 in the U.S., it missed the mark. So like you had the almost same design trial in China with crazy numbers, like overall response rate. And then in the U.S., it was like subpar. And so that shows right there, okay, if not fraud, let's take that out. The pharmacokinetic, the genetic composition of patients over there, the standard of therapy is not the same. So are they dumb for not doing the U.S. studies and focusing on that? Because it seems like they don't care.
So I would say the U.S. needs to decide, what do we find more important? Is speed important, or is safety important? And they're both, or safety and efficacy important. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying, this is not a judgment. This is a judgment call. This is not a decision. The truth is that if you go, we don't want just Chinese data. We want people in the U.S. to test the drugs. That's not a bad goal to have.
And diverse people in the U.S.
They're not saying that.
They're not saying that, but if you read what they're actually writing, that's what it says. There has to be
they're writing that they don't want diversity.
Well, they took DEI language out of the websites, but they want in the study